What goes up must come down. Now you're headed for Rickety Town.
Does that voice sound familiar to you at all? Does it kind of remind you of memories of being in the arcade back in 1998 or something like that? I don't know. If so, I'll tell you a little bit of hints, and then you try to figure out what it might be. So, here I go. Alright, so the game is a light gun shooter. It's a very gory game. And also, it involves a circus. Did you take a guess? Well, if you guess Carnevil, you're right. So the character you just heard was Umlaut, and wait, is that DeviantArt? Let's see what's on that. What? Wait, what the heck was that image I just saw there? Ayo, what? So, basically, Carnevil is a light gun shooter game that was released back in actually Halloween, which is pretty good because this game is very Halloween-y. Anyways, get back to topic. Back in the 90s of Halloween, this game was released and it was a hit. But the thing is, not a lot, I meant, of these machines were made, so yeah. But mysteriously, this game disappeared one day and it just went poof. So that's why I'm making this video, because not a lot of people know this game exists because it went totally poof. But I've been hearing about this one little theory that there's a whole cult surrounding about this. I recommend a better video. I'll try to link it down in the description if you want to see it. It's like a 4chan, whatever, it's something. But anyways, so yeah. There, if you're wondering all the places to go, you go to a haunted house, Rickety Town, freak show, and the Big Top. And mainly people pick Rickety Town, freak show, and then haunted house, and then Big Top, or go a weird way like haunted house, or any other random ones. Well, and also another thing that is real and was in the files but never used in the game was a hidden level that was so bad, so gory that they couldn't even use it. It's a tunnel of love, basically. And if you know what a tunnel of love is, you know what a tunnel of love is. I'm just saying. But yeah, it was really bad and all that, so they never used it. But there is a song for it somewhere, but you're gonna have to go in the files in the actual game to be able to find it. Anyways, let's get into another topic. What about the whole entire fan base? That's gonna be interesting. Now, the fan base of Carnevil is something. You have saw in the DVR pictures that they're a little bit crazy, but not as crazy as the FNAF fan base. You see, it's not a very popular game, so why would the internet go crazy all over that? Because there's barely any, or really any animations. Well, there are some, but they're not very known. And they just exist, basically. They just exist. And because of that, what was I going to say? Anyways, there's not a lot of stuff going on there. And I don't think there's a Discord server, Discord server for all of that. Because there probably isn't, most likely. But who cares? It's something. Most of the Carnevil fan stuff are just playthroughs, and that's really it. But that's expected for all video game fan bases. There could be just playthroughs or something else. But we don't talk about the something else because this is a channel that's absolutely filled with Russian kids. I'm just saying. I had no reason to do that fine movement with my mouth, but my god. Yeah, so I can't really describe some community's art made in DeviantArt, but if you want to see yourself, just go on the website. But you're gonna have to make an account and all that. But I'm out of topic, so let's get back in topic or get to another topic. Anyways, next topic is just what is it? I wonder. Could it be the whole entire the cult thing? I thought I wasn't going to say anything about that, but I'll just try to say everything tame and not make it like all crazy for my viewers. So yeah, I'm getting to that. Alright, so I changed my mind about the whole entire experiences and all that about the cult because it was really hard to make it tame. So let's talk about something else. What about the creation, history, or just overall the whole entire thing about this goofy arcade game? Now, the creators won't make it. Let me do my research for 2 seconds. Let's see. In the good old days of the mid-1990s, Midway was really popular on home consoles and arcades. And the reason for all this popularity was because of Mortal Kombat and a few other games, such as Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and the other one was the Aerosmith Lee Revolution X. Because those games were so popular, Jackie Hager decided to go on his own take and do a little deal with Midway to make another gun game. Mr. Hager had been working with Andrew Jarvis, who had also created classics such as Defender and Robotron. And inspiration struck while they were in the middle of working on the arcade title Narc, which was the first arcade game to use digitized sprites. And while in the process, Mr. Hager first started working with stop motion puppets so he can create something closer to a movie experience. Growing up, he was a huge fan of classic horror movies where pesky teenagers would dare their friends to run through a graveyard at night. This idea percolated, I don't know if I pronounced that right, in the back of Mr. Hager's mind for minimal amount of years until the technology got so much better. But thankfully, in the mid-1990s, the technology finally hit to the 3D mark. You thought you would be absolutely seeing a full view? You just got trolled!